Hey, welcome back. I am going to do my version of the Bratz challenge now, and I'm 40 and I don't have the perfect porcelain skin or the lovely large eyelid space of a Bratz doll. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do it because I like being creative. It's Sunday night. I'm like, I'm just going to play with some makeup. And I'm like, do I do it full on? Or do I try and turn it into maybe a Bratz inspired look that a 40-year-old woman can get away with? And I think I'm going to go that way. And then I was like looking at some pictures. And I'm like, oh, do I go like crazy glitter? Do I go, you know, bright pink cut crease? And I'm like, I need to kind of work with what I like and my style. And I'm quite a grungy kind of style. So I found two photos, and I'll put like proper pictures of them up when I do this up here. So I found this one, and I'm like, oh, she's got a brown smoky eye and nude lips. And then I'm like, yeah, that's too easy. So then I did a few more, and then I've kind of felt this one. So this one here is she's a little bit edgy, and I'm thinking I might pop a look out with her. She's got dark lips, a little bit of a cut crease, but in a subtle way. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna give that one a go. And I got a feeling that it could look pretty scary towards the end, but I'm gonna give it a go. Why not? So that's what makeup is fun, and I actually don't care what people think. I'll do it anyway. And to be honest, if it wasn't a Sunday night, I'd probably still wear it out. So yeah, gonna do it. So let's get started with this. All right, let's try and turn this textured 40-year-old dry skin into perfect plastic flat porcelain matte. Whew. All right, so I'm going to go in. My first one is I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, because I'm hoping for an optical illusion. And I'm hoping that it will flatten me out. So I'm going to put a ridiculously excessive amount of this on and press it into my skin. And kind of just hope for the best. I got a feeling that's not enough. Might do a bit more. Why not? Wow, let's just take it down on the neck too to try and hide those, you know, drooping jowls. Alright, my skin now feels extremely smooth. Alrighty, let's get going. Going into a matte foundation, I'm going to go in with the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I am in medium 85. I'm going to slap this on my face. So let's see what happens. This foundation isn't actually too bad. It's just, it's a little bit matte for me. So I kind of have to have feeling like I've got a pretty good hydrated skin day for me to feel like I can get away with this on the daily. And I usually shear it out so it doesn't feel quite so heavy. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to lather it on, because I'm trying to take away all of my 40-year-old wrinkles and redness and any appearance of the fact that I am aged. So I'm going to leave that hang there and chill for a bit while I do the eyes. First things first, I'm going to do the eyebrows, and the eyebrows on these dolls certainly remind me of the 90s. I don't have 90s brows. I didn't even when I was in the 90s because I was too bloody lazy to pluck them. But they're dark and they're arched. So that's what we're going for. So I'm going to use my brow contour pen, and I'm going to use the darker shade in this, the deeper shade. I have got the one in brown light. So I'm going to just draw on. So I'm just brushing through these brows just to try and soften down this darker colour. Normally I would just use this darker colour out in the outer edge, but I've done all the way through just to give me the dark look. Kind of feel a bit Groucho-esque at the moment. Alright, so let's go into the eyes now. I'm going to use my soft ochre paper and throw it on. So just so you know, I've got absolutely no idea what I am doing right now, and I'm going to completely wing it. So that's a bit of a pun, you know, wing. No, sorry. In one of those moods, just feeling stupid tonight. That's okay. So I've put that on, and we're going to do the rest. So I'm going to work with the 90s Jam, and this is my Jeremy Scott MAC eyeshadow palette. So I figured I'm going to pull something out of this, and this is what I'm actually going to use to focus on this month. I will have a project pan update coming soon, and I am going to be trying to use this palette because I bought it because I loved it and it is so nostalgic, and I bought the whole collection, and it sits there up there on display, and I'm like, I need to actually use that thing because that cost a freaking bomb. I don't know if you're Australian, you understand the ridiculous amount of money we pay for cosmetics here, and MAC on top of that seems to add it just that extra little bit and makes it even more incredibly difficult. So I'm going to go in with this little, oh god, this is a difficult palette. I'm going to go with this little colour down the bottom, I think. Hold on, I dropped it. Whoa. Bite the Beat is the, whoo, ow, I lost my finger. Bite the Beat, and I'm going to put that, well, I lost my photo. What am I doing with that? I'm going to run that for now through just my crease. I'm not going to try and do too much because she hasn't really brought her eyeshadow up all that high. She's got quite a light or bare upper lid, and I don't have that much space there. I maybe 20 years ago I could have like pulled it up like that, but I don't have that option now, and I've just wiped off my foundation by being silly. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to work with what I've got with my droopy hooded lids. So just putting that through here for now, just to get it started. I think I'm using a MAC 217 to do this. I always forget to tell you what brushes I'm using. I kind of think if you've got a brush that's kind of like it, use it. Even if it's not like it, just try. Alright, okay. What next? Wiping that off, and I'm going to go into the MAC cream that is up here, and that one's called Lo-Fi. I'm just going to put that up here. Alright, I'm going to go into a precise crease brush. This is a Wayne Goss 20. Come in my Beautylish box. I certainly didn't pay for it because I am a teacher and I'm poor and I can't afford it. So it seems a bit more of a plummy brown, and I've got a feeling I don't have a colour in here that we can use for that. So I'm still going to hang with it. There is a shimmer brown here, a bit of a satin. This is in the colour Vacation Speed Zone. I'm going to mix that with that Bite the Beat, that matte brown. Too lazy to go look elsewhere. I might see Museum actually, so that you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, it's a bit better. So I'm just taking this right above my crease, and I'm going to take it out a little bit here. Now remembering it is a Bratz doll, and I think blending is not as easy when you're painting a doll's eyes. So I'm just going to gently blend the edge of that. Alright, I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Hopefully. Probably won't match. I'm going to bring it up just that little bit higher than what the picture shows, because otherwise you're going to lose the entire thing when my hoods fold. So I'm just bringing it up that little bit higher. This is a great brush, but absolutely fantastic for this kind of work. I haven't used it yet because I only got my Beautylish box last week, and this is beautiful. But I love natural hair brushes. I know that that's, you know, not the thing to say, but I've been doing makeup for 20 years, and there's nothing like a good natural hairbrush. Synthetics have their place, but nothing blends like a natural hair. Can't really see her outer V, but I got a feeling that it's going to be deeper and darker out here, so we're going to connect it down. And I'm going to add a little bit of this deeper purple here, which is called Video Emotions, like a greyish purple. And I'm going to add a little bit of that plum in with it too, just to kind of keep that tone. I'm going to bring that down here. Take it into that crease just a little bit. This palette's really heavy. I'm holding it while I'm doing this, and it's heavy. Kind of like it was trying to walk around with a boombox. Not that I was ever really that kind of kid. I wasn't that cool. I was a geek. It's so hard not wanting to blend out like this top edge and keeping it so harsh, because I want to blend it. I'm like, stop it. Alrighty, now comes the time where I'm going to cut my crease. Let's find a brush to do this with. You'll do. I'm going to take my Colourpop No Filter concealer, and I am going to use Beige 25, and I'm going to take a little bit on a little synthetic angled brush, and I'm going to cut this out. I should have got a lighter concealer, but I bought this over and I couldn't be bothered getting up and getting another one. Okay, so I'm desperately going to be sitting here with my eyebrows raised, trying to pretend that I've had Botox without the forehead wrinkles, because I don't want to transfer this cut crease onto my droopy lids. And I'm thirsty. Alright, it is just Coke, by the way. She's wearing a lavenderish purple shimmery cut crease. So let's go with this. I'm going to go into my ColourPop Super Shocks. I've got this nice lavender here. This is in A Whole New World, come from the Disney Princess collection. So I'm going to put that on my eyes. What am I going to use to put it on my eyes with? I so need to clean my brushes. Let's go for a lip brush. Okay, so just a synthetic lip brush, mainly because I want to try and be precise. So I'm gonna load her up, and I'm actually gonna spritz her. And hope that I can get it on my lids. Nope, that's not working. I'm going to go in with good old finger for the majority. Going to go back in with that little brush now and just put it up into that crease line, which is a bit hard because you'll see that I am old, and like when I do this, it wrinkles. But I'm trying my best. Okay, so I've got that colour there. Now I'm going to go in, and what am I going to use? I've just got a couple here and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to use. Hold on, let's check out this boom box. Is there anything in here? Nope. I'm going to use this one again from ColourPop. This is in Hi Ho. It is a kind of ice white one, and it's got some purple and pink reflex. So I'm going to try and put this in the inner corner. So I'm going to go back into the purple colour, the Whole New World colour, and I'm going to kind of try and blend these in together. So I'm going to go back into the purple colour, the Whole New World colour, and I'm going to kind of try and blend these in together. I'm already starting to get transfer up onto my hood, so I'm going to fix that in a sec. I've wiped that defined crease brush off, and I'm just going to go in and try and remove. I might grab a little bit of that plum. What was it? Vacation Speed Dial. Just to clean up where some of that Super Shock shadow has transferred up onto my upper hood. It's the joys of hooded lids. Normally I'd take if I was going to do a cut crease, I'd take it much higher. But she doesn't have a high cut in the picture, so I'm trying to do it as well as I can. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little flat definer brush. This is the Tightline Liner Brush by Sigma, the E16. And I'm going to go into that deep purple the video emotions, and I'm going to try and just really get into this crease and define it. Just going to go back to that Wayne Goss brush and take that dark purple and just re-intensify this outer edge and gently run it across that line I've made in the crease, because I can only resist the urge to blend so much. Let's wing this sucker out. Okay. Going to go in with my Mallow Precision eyeliner. Here it is. I'm going to try and do this. Alright. Now this is where it gets into the uncomfortable part with me. I'm going to take it all the way in. Have you ever noticed you can't do eyeliner with your mouth closed? It just doesn't feel right. Same as mascara. What feels like 20 hours later, I am back, and now I'm going to put some concealer under the eye and try and kind of clean up this outer edge and see how we go. So I'm actually going to take, for now, just a actual concealer brush. Just so I can get it under that wing. And now I'm going to go back in with my sponge and just kind of tap this out. Just going to add a little bit of the leftover concealer just to my chin and my nose, you know, to do that whole plastic highlighted look. See how we go with that. Whew. Okay, I'm feeling very snatched. Okay, I'm going to set these under eyes, and I'm just going to use a translucent powder. Let's try and do something under these eyes. I'm going to wipe off that Wayne Goss brush. They didn't really have, I kind of lost my phone and I've lost the picture. George is on the phone to her dad, so I'm going to just wing it. I'm going to go in with that lighter initial crease colour that we used. I'm just going to add a little bit underneath there. Not too much. Okay, here comes the fun part. I'm going to try and... I don't know what I'm going to try and do. Try and do something underneath to create that doll-eyed look. So I'm just going to take the dark grey brown in this palette. I think this is it's called Raven-Eyed. I'm just going to take it really close. To my lash line. And connect it with that wing. I'm going to go in with that eyeliner and try. Breathe. How are we looking? Okay, I'm going to run a white in my bottom waterline. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some mascara, and I'm going to add some outer corner lashes. So I've just got this little pair from Kmart. I got it on clearance. You can see it there, $2.50. I'm just going to add this outer corner because they have this, the majority of their lashes are out here. So I'm going to use the Bad Girl Bang because that kind of makes long lashes but not too volumized, so that the majority of when I do the lashes is going to be out here, and I'll be back. Okay, that took way longer than necessary, but I've done my lashes. They are just on the outer corners. They've kind of got that outer flare that they are meant to have. I'm going to go on and powder my face now. I'm going to use the Australis Fresh and Flawless Press Powder. And I'm going to further mattify that. I'll start saying something and then I'll get sidetracked with what I'm doing and won't finish my sentence. That's alright. In the viewfinder it doesn't look too bad. I actually can't really see that clearly. Like I said, I wear glasses, so I'm doing the best I can, not being able to see. Now I guess we get to nose contouring. Oh my god, I don't want to nose contour. But they all have these little tiny perfect noses. So I'm going to use that crease shade that I used, and I'm going to take it on just a thin little brush that I have. This is for Casper and Lewis. And I'm going to run it down the sides of my nose. And then I'm going to run it just across my little crease here, just to kind of create that little doll-like button nose thing. Now I'm going to blend this out. I don't know, nothing's really going to make this nose look doll-like, so remember we're doing inspired. I'm not becoming a Bratz doll anytime soon. I actually never owned a Bratz doll. I've never bought my daughter a Bratz doll. I actually not a big fan of them, mainly because they kind of encourage, I don't know, it's just one of those things. Now, the dolls aren't contoured or anything like that, so I'm just going to take a little bit of bronzer from the MAC Jeremy Scott face palette. I'm just going to add a little bit. And I'm just going to go in with a bit of the blush, same blush from the same thing. Just add a little bit. I kind of like that they don't wear a lot of bronzer or blush because I don't like a lot of it either, so that part works. I'm going to go back in with that bronzer and really put some underneath my chin. Try and make it look like, you know, I've got that nice youthful face shape. No, I don't. Now they don't highlight either, but I'll add just for, you know, the sake of it looking a little bit like a plastic doll and a bit of a reflect. I'll add a bit of highlighter just from this palette as well. So that just right there, just where to catch the light. I'm like, can I bring myself to put it on the tip of my nose? I can't. I'm just gonna set my face with some matte setting spray. Let's get on to the lips. Now her lips are a deep burgundy and overlined. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in with a lip pencil first. So we're lined. Now I had 3 darker burgundy lips. I think I'm going to go for the classic, good old Colourpop Ultra Matte LAX. See how we go. So I've done it with the LAX. I feel I need a bit of lighter colour in the centre. So I'm gonna, I don't know if this will do it. Alright, we've got the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Rubino. I'm gonna see what that does in the... Alright, I've overmined my lips as much as I can because I don't have lip fillers and I'm not 20, so my lips are a lot thinner than they used to be. Okay, so I'm going to go style myself and come back as a grungy Bratz style, and we'll see how the final look is. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and in the mirror and I'm like, rightio, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I think I've styled myself kind of 90s grunge. The fact that I own all of these things and I actually wear them at certain points says a lot about my style. But I don't know, I kind of like it. Kind of feel a little bit apart, you know. I could wear this. I'd get rid of this in a corner. And other than that, I think I'd happily wear this look out. What do you think? I don't know. You'll have to let me know down below how you think I went at my impression of a Bratz look as a 40-year-old woman. I don't know. Do I look Bratzy? How do they do it? I don't know. Not really good at this kind of stuff. Okay. So that's it. So I hope you had a bit of fun with this, and it was just fun. It was me just playing on it, and that's what I love about makeup. It's just fun. I do it for me. I don't do it for anybody else. Well, for you guys now, but it's what it's meant to be. It's meant to just be happy and bring joy. So I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. It's like, whew. Okay. So subscribe, please, and like, comment, share away, and as always, remember, be kind, be strong, and be a warrior, and I'll see you later. Bye.